Bandai, you didn't miss. I'm shocked right there, bruh. I've been a fan of Bandai Namco video games my whole life. Heck, my internet presence started from one with the little I do have. I've been hurt though by a lot of Bandai Namco games in the past like this one, and oh my god, when I think about this one, I just want to go. For real though, when I first heard about Scarlet Nexus, I was super weird about it. It looked cool, it looked amazing, but it kinda gave me futuristic Code Vein vibes. TLDR, I'm not a big fan of Soulsborne-like games, and this one was just mad easy to me. I did like the co-op though, so when Bandai announces original IPs like this, they do all look interesting, but then when you play the beta or the demo, you start to feel less excited over time. However, my opinion changed when I saw who the game director was for Scarlet Nexus. Kenji Anabuki, who has worked on the Tales of series, is directing Scarlet Nexus. Notably, one of my favorite Tales of games, which is Vesperia. I went from this to this real fast.
What do you mean by that?
Then I played the demo, and I'm gonna be honest, Scarlet Nexus was fun as hell. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on Scarlet Nexus on Xbox One X and talk about the demo that pretty much took about 45 minutes to 1 hour to finish. If you're enjoying this video, y'all already know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, turn on notifications. Please do it for me if you enjoyed this video. And LGI, let's get it, let go.
Alright, who's next?
Let's see who's stronger.
What I loved about Scarlet Nexus. Okay, number one, the presentation was really pleasing to look at and be a part of. Like, first thing I said even on Xbox One X was like, dang, this game pretty as hell. The other thing I noticed was like how many buttons or presses the game wants you to do. If you play this beta, just go look at the controls right quick. Number two, the music in this game is phenomenal. Like, first of all, Oral Cigarettes is doing the opening for the game. But even walking around and listening to like just hub world and overview music was phenomenal as well. I know this might make some people mad, but from all the cutscenes in the game, they will not be 100% animated. However, they are very interactive where you can move the camera around just for the sake of doing it. What I was really impressed with was the characters in the demo, and me already liking a couple of them just from a single hour of playtime. Like, that's crazy. It usually takes me about like 5 to 10 hours to fall in love with some characters in an RPG, JRPG action game. But this is something Tales of video games does really well, with character interactions via dialogue and cutscenes, and Mr. Anabuki and Bandai showcasing this energy in Scarlet Nexus perfectly. Next is the gameplay. Alright, I don't know where to start with the gameplay, and for me to cover the gameplay, there are a lot of accessible options from the get-go. Essentially, the game is not like Devil May Cry or action game oriented heavy. It's kind of like a nice blend between Astral Chain and other RPG elements. A lot of the gameplay, from my understanding, is fusing how to use your powers, aka psychokinesis, and linking them together with combos and other characters. Scarlet Nexus does have combos and ways to continue attacks via rush and psychokinesis follow-up attacks. Now, what I really like about this game is movement. First thing is kind of reminding me of is very similar to Nier Automata and Nier Replicant. I love how the run animation looks in that game. Genshin has it too if you ever play Genshin Impact, but I just love those animations. Y'all can steal that for the rest of the time, I'll be fine with it. The game also has a skill tree. I didn't go too deep into the skill tree because you don't get that many upgrades in amount of time you play, but you do get abilities to have like slow-mo dodges, etc. It's so much potential here. A big problem with a lot of original IPs from Bandai is that they have like one central game plan and they don't really evolve from that. Like, legit, you got some games that's like, yo, you got different weapons, but you only do the same 3-hit combo, etc. This game got a little bit more going on to it. This is like the first next-gen Bandai Namco game that they're dropping, so I'm very excited for that. Now, the moment I thought the game was really cool was when you legit get the team members after the tutorial. I couldn't figure out if I could play with them as main characters yet. However, each party member has different powers: psychokinesis, electrokinesis, invisibility, and hypervelocity. I like this a lot because you can link with teammates to access and gain access to certain moves. The game is not really brain dead, even on normal, in my opinion, because you have to use certain abilities to stun or stop monsters from taking no damage. So therefore, you're not just endlessly mashing square. You will have to switch to other teammates or use different abilities to progress and to defeat some enemies. One of the coolest things I like about Scarlet Nexus, which will get even more OD, is how interactable the main character is in boss battle. Like, the boss battle showed promise. I just hope the full game actually you know, goes deeper into that. So what I mean by that, if you play like Square Enix games like Kingdom Hearts 2 or Final Fantasy 7 Remake, if you stand in a certain way or do a certain action, you get a specific quick time event or a specific in-game cutscene that shows something different. That's pretty cool. I just hope the game actually advances on that, because when I did in the boss battle, having certain ways to hit enemies that were just unique to the bosses was pretty fire. Bottom line, I was so wrong about Scarlet Nexus. I am thoroughly enjoying what I've played of this demo. Hopefully the full game keeps that up and finds new interesting ways to kill enemies and not make it repetitive. However, I still think it is a solid game on its own right. I'm still interested in that. It's just generally with me, I straight out judge Bandai Namco games because I love this company, but then I could get hurt by this company a lot because either the gameplay slap or things just don't work. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know if you've been around the Bandai Namco parks, it can be difficult sometimes. So yeah, I'm thoroughly excited for Scarlet Nexus. Bandai, hit me up. I got y'all. I love this game's gas. That being said though, I could talk about Scarlet Nexus all day, all night, all week, all year. I enjoyed this game a lot. It's not groundbreaking and it feels like a solid game from Bandai. So right now my expectations are a little up there for the game, but I will say I was completely wrong. I thought it was going to be like a bootleg Code Vein and not be fun, just throwing stuff at people and then just using quick time event attacks to kill them. You get what I'm saying? Like automated cutscenes that kill the enemy. And that's the only thing that I'll probably get stale in the game is personally the freaking, like you hit LT to like do a specific attack. They need to make more animations for it. But this game come out in a month, so I don't think they're gonna do that. But other than that, I generally did enjoy Scarlet Nexus. It's your boy, Avataryaya. Follow me on Twitter at AvataryayaTV. Hit the subscribe button, you know, hit the like button too, and hit the bell. It only take a couple seconds. I don't spam y'all with uploads, so don't tweak on that. I don't even do that here. And remember, you guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla, peace, and I'm out. If you made it this far in this video, I have a very cool Guilty Gear teaser and announcement coming soon. So please enjoy this little video. Let's rock.
I've been a devil, I need me a arc in the heart of my breathing, I feel like time's right. Walking this bitch with a sound box, I won't let you rock it, I keep me a domino. Bitch, on my dick, man, I feel like Kazaki. Stretching that pussy out like it's Pilates. I'm snatching the soul like right out of a body. Fire, I'm spitting, I feel like Dobby. White bitch, blonde hair, looking like Lucy. She from Kyoshi, I paint her face Suki.